because I'm gonna do my intro. Hey everyone, welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm here with Nathan. He's on the phone, so you might not be able to hear him well. But yeah, this game, obviously, please take your time to read this. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience with this game. For content, okay. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to exposure of highly disturbing content. We're gonna click that. Okay, so you might not be able to hear it, but I can hear it, so. This game is not suitable for children who are easily disturbed. Doki. Oh my god, if you're gonna see this. Oh my god, I'm so happy I finally got this game in live. Okay, check that. I'm literally so happy. Oh, hey Monica. Hey, I see Yuri in the background. Yuri's like... No, but I've seen people play it, and I've always wanted to play it. What?
I played it once, it's terrifying.
Alright. We're gonna press a new game. Please enter, we're gonna put the name Rachel. So, yeah, even though we're a male character. Hey! Okay, I can just press the I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might be drawing to herself. That girl is Sarah, my neighbor. We're good friends, and we have been since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but, it's just kind of weird I saw it because you've known each other for so long, question mark. There's a question mark there, so I'm not sure if it's supposed to be there. I read quite fast, I might mess up a lot because I can't read. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she'd usually oversleep more and more frequently, and I get tired of waiting up. But she's going to chase after me like this, I feel better off running away. However, I saw an idol in front of the crosswalk and let Sarah catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. And you say that like you were thinking of ignoring me. That's mean, Rachel. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean to anyone even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the street, it's becoming increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Rachel, have you decided on joining a club yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you'd join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations, where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sarah likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just being on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any social skills for college. Your happiness is really important to me now. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What's a NEET? Hold up. Do you know what a NEET is? Well, obviously. Even me and you don't have collectively enough brain cells to know what one is, so I'm gonna do a quick Google search on my phone of a NEET. Alright, so let's find out what a NEET is. A NEET is an acronym that stands for Not in Education, Employee, or Training. It refers to a person who's unemployed, not in school, or... okay, so it's basically just someone who's unemployed. Yeah. Okay, my sister's here, she wants to watch it. So I'm gonna have to move over. Ashley's going to be here to make her daily commune to the literature club. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about it. Don't worry, you can talk, just in case you're wondering. Or you can just sit down there. My foot's not there. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. But at least promise you'll try a little. Yeah, I guess I promise you that. Yay. Why let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? You're gonna take care of Nathan. Don't turn up the volume, because, yeah, I'm going to watch him. More than that, I'm surprised I can let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she doesn't exaggerate everything inside of her head. I can't read. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I packed my things, I stared blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sarah wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice to start with the anime club. By the way, this main character, I swear to God, is me. Because I would immediately go for an anime club or something to do with something I actually like. Sorry must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I looked around and realized I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out. Oh crap, I missed that. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Wait, actually, do you want to be one of the characters? Who cares? Neither does mine personally. Have you ever watched my YouTube channel? Hello. So much. Also, I know you can probably see. Wait, you can probably see this thing up here, but like, don't worry about it. And this marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I detectively follow Sayori across the classroom upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. So I have to remember to save the game. Oh yeah, you probably can't hear anything here. Put that in, because you can hear the music. Wait, put it in this ear, that way we're not tangled. I'll switch ears.
Whoa.
Yeah. You can actually hear the music, and they can hear the music too, I think. Everyone, the new members here. I hope it's not too loud. I told you, don't call me a new member. Wait, I want to check the settings to see if we can turn down the music.
Yeah, music volume. Sound volume.
There, we're gonna turn that down a bit.
Oh, you should also turn down sound volume.
Look. Oh yeah, we're still good. Okay, never mind. Welcome to Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Okay, so girl 1, Sayori. Sayori always says the nicest things about you.
Seriously? You brought a boy?
You don't have to do voices, but like.
Don't care. Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, Rachel, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the Literature Club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? You want to say something? Say it.
Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name apparently is Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. I might have you do, like, Sayori. So you can actually have, like, a better role in this. Sayori says quietly into my ear. She turns back to the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki. She's full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
I am a goth. I'm a goth. Don't say things like that. Yeah, they probably can't do. Because the text goes so fast, we have to read in such a small period of time. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Suri and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Rachel. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. So I assume we're going to be, and we're a second year student. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile is, so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come, sit down, Rachel. We've made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica.
Pick Monica.
I'll get the cupcakes.
No, leave it to Natsuki. Because you never know, this girl could probably trip and fall.
Ooh. Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Okay, you don't have to act so well.
I'm going to
You're a
make
better actor than me.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sari mentioned, it would be widened so that there was one more space to sit next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. So is there going to be another member since Sari just mentioned there's a spot next to Monica and there's a spot next to Sayori, which is her. Is there going to be a second student? Why'd they have 2 spots?
Probably for 2-player.
Well, no, probably just for option. Yuri and Natsuki walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling a little awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki probably marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay. Are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the folded tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. I love cats. The whiskers were drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
Shush. I had no idea you were such good at baking, Natsuki. I never eat, that's why. I'm gonna take an educated guess. Okay, well, you know, I've only exposed myself to like 5 minutes.
Just hurry and take one.
Shush. Yes.
That's my job.
Yes, your job is Sayori and Natsuki, but I'm trying to explain something. Do you want a chocolate egg?
I already ate on mine.
Oh. Okay, well basically, I've already seen like 5 minutes of gameplay by Jacksepticeye. I haven't gotten to this part yet, so I'm not fully exposed to the entire story. Although, like, I'm just pointing that out. Just hurry and take one. We're gonna make it sound like we're eating. Sari grabs one first, then Monica and I follow. No, say it. You gotta eat.
It's delicious.
Sari talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I told you. I turn the cupcakes around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She's waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why do you think me? It's not like haven't I heard this from somewhere before? I don't think so. Made them free or anything. Oh wait, no, that's your line. Oh no. I've been reading Natsuki this whole time.
Made them for you or anything?
I thought you technically did. Sayori said.
Well, maybe. But not like
Tsundere.
you know, you dummy.
Cinderella. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down in the teapot next to the cupcake tray. This is gonna be a really long episode. We kept a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teacher gives us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yes. I don't like tea, really. It's never been a favorite.
Coffee.
Oh. Don't get yourself too intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Look at her face! Yo! And I like how she's pointing directly at her face. Aw. Like, look.
Oh my god, Monica.
Or she's trying to bring attention to her ear.
Wait, Monica's like, what are those? And Yuri's like, that's my face.
That's my hair clip. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. Give me a spoonful of that. Num num. I'm the one filming. Thank you. I believe you. Wow. Oh, well, tea and reading may not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I like reading. I'm glad. Or go make me one, because I'm busy doing this. Very faintly smiles in relief. Ashley may have to temporarily leave to go make me one of those. Oh. Then go make me something else, because I have to do this. While he raises his eyebrows, smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was forced. I was afraid of this question, so I told me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically trying to get her. Well, I have a my dating clubs in, so they seem really happy here. So, you know, I'm gonna pick the ladies. That's okay, don't be embarrassed. What makes you feel better? That's for sure. That's my dating club. Monica, she's gonna go super psycho. Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Politics. Oh, we don't talk about those. We're not professionals, and we're not made to talk about them. And we are kids, too. We're both totally 13 years of age. Which I am. But, like, who cares? It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'm not sure to take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. There's a dog barking. Oh well.
Monica is really a great leader.
Erie also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
To get my water.
Make me something to eat. I'm here starving half to death, and I've been living on chocolate for the past like a week. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort into something brand new, especially when there's something that hasn't grabbed your attention to the literature. Oh, this is all Monica? You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such a different girl is all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with her level of enthusiasm about literature. So Rachel, what kind of books do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't know a good way of answering that.
You heard
Manga. I actually do read manga, so like, I'm gonna quite like myself after Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. You're the weeb of the group, by the way, Ashley. Looks like she wants to say something. Quiet. Not that much reading, I guess. Manga is reading. It's just like comic books, but like actually having a better plot than most comic books. Well, that can change too. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri said so. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri chased throwing her cheek up with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me.
That's me.
I don't care. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on clearly passionate about her reading. She seems to be reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but obviously by the way her eyes light up as she finds her comfort in the world of books and not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. That's basically DDLC in that one sentence. With deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you off a loop? I swear to God, they're trying to roast themselves. They're like, we just spent like hours of our time on this game, so let's make fun of ourselves for it. To throw you for a loop. I've been reading a lot of horror lately, which is what this game is. It's a horror fantasy thing. I read a horror book once. It was The Shining or something. I desperately grasped something I can't relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri as well might be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or has time to take me to another world, then I can't really put it down. Surreal horror is often successful at changing the way you look at the world, only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud and give that back.
Fine, fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
This isn't Yuri, by the way. And yes, Yuri is actually an anime term, not the name of the girl in the series. This isn't weird. I swear it's not weird! Siri slides up behind Natsuki, who puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Might have to come closer to the mic. Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? No, but I have quite the experiences with pens. Only a drunk people who actually finished the story will get. I'm joking. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsu feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I accidentally my Yuri voice.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsu and Yuri look up quizzically at Monika. Let's go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll share with each other. So after I'm done writing the poem, I'll probably cut the video and make a second part of it. Probably sometime later today, personally. But I gotta remind me to save the game. Because if I don't save the game, I have to start over. That way everyone is even. Oh wait, no, that's you. Dot.
Yeah, let's do it!
Plus, now they have a new member, I think it'll help us get a little more confident with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Rachel? I want to make a decision. Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that back at the original copy of me joining the club, I bluntly come forward what's been on my mind. I never said I joined this club, so you may have convinced me to stop by, but never made any decision. I still have their clubs to look at, and what's my train of thought? All four girls stare at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought...
Rachel...
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if I'm writing poems of this price, I need to pay in order to spend every day with these pretty girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. And they all just jump up and they're happy! One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy!
Sorry, wrapped her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment.
You really just came for those cupcakes? I would be super super mad.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think we can officially end today's meeting off on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once again. Rachel, I look forward to see how you express yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna have a fun time playing this game. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, oh wait, no, that's you.
Hey Rachel, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
No. That's right, Siri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stays after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay! That's like
we're best
me.
friends now.
That's like me in high school when I'm talking to you.
Please no. But that the two of us depart from the club room, make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, just Monica. I'll be really happy spending every day in school in a literature club. Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of them. Alright. I just need to make most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me.
Isn't Rachel a girl's name, but isn't the main protagonist a guy?
Maybe it is Yuri. Oh crap, I forgot to read what that said. Oh no. Yay! It's time to write a poem. Okay, after this, I'm probably gonna end the video. Pick words that... I love hearing that sound. Pick words you think your favorite cover movie will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem. There's a space there that probably doesn't need to be there.
Hurt would probably be Sayori.
Vivid whisper. Natsuki likes that one. Incapable, aura, dream, flying family, landscape is Yuri. So she likes, imagination would be Yuri.
Uncontrollable. Clumsy would be Sayori. Anxiety would be
Intellectual.
Play climax.
Climax. Same spinning analysis. We're going for Yuri. Horror. Grief with Sayori. Philosophy. Anime would be her. Contamination. Eternity.
So far, it's so
Kawaii.
Kawaii.
Judgment. Determination. 14 out of 20.
And
Ambience.
Most of that's just Yuri, so you're most likely gonna get Yuri now, no matter what you do.
Adventure with Sayori.
If you get 19, you can just stick around and
Boo! Unrestrained.
Marshmallow dance, shy, lucky, bounce, playground.
Massacre. Valentine Crimson. Frightening.
No matter what one you pick, it's just gonna be Yuri.
I think we're gonna go Natsuki. Oh yeah, it was Natsuki. Alrighty.
No,
Okay, so I think I'm gonna end this here because yeah.
save the game. Save it.
Save it.
Save it.
Save it. Empty slot. There. Alright, I'm gonna end this here. If you want to see more DDLC, you should consider liking and subscribing. Because we're probably going to be playing it again later today.
Ooh.
So
You
yeah.
have to get me.
Yeah, we're gonna get Ashley in here to do more voices. You better get your A game on, you better be practicing. You should go watch, I know Jacksepticeye played this series, I'm not sure if he played the full series. You can take, lessons off of him on how to sound like Sayori and Natsuki.
You can time my voice to you.
You can tell me oh, my voice. Alright, bye guys.